Janasen. జనసేన జనహిత వేతనమతమై కదిలింది జనసేన
అలాగే వారికి భారతదేశం పైన ఉన్న అభిప్రాయాల్ని వారి మాటల ద్వారా తెలుసుకుందాము.
Okay. Hello, my name is Julia Nowicka. I'm almost 19 years old and I'm from Poland, from Warsaw, which is the capital city of Poland. And those are my friends.
Good morning, my name is Jan Brożek. I'm nearly 19 as well, and I'm also a student of Bednarska Charter High School.
Hello, my name is Kosma Krul. I'm 14 years old. I'm a student of one of the Bednarska schools. I'm in India to experience new things and meet new people. And I'm really excited to meet Mr. Kalyan.
Hello, my name is Kalina Kłopocka. I'm also a student of a Bednarska school. And I'm 16 and I'm really glad to be here.
Hello, my name is Paloma Ibarra. I'm 15 years old. I also go to Bednarska school. And we came here to India in a school exchange.
Hello, my name is Olga Mukhina. I come from Ukraine and I am youth leader of Goodwill Society. I really like to be here and to help Goodwill Society to provide unique experience for our exchange students.
So, as my friend said, we're here for a student exchange. We had a visit from our Indian colleagues in May 2017, and now we came here for 11 days to Hyderabad to experience Indian food, Indian hospitality. We're really lucky to be here to experience real life of Indian people, especially because we're living in a real Indian homes. Our families are great. We're really enjoying ourselves here. And we're really glad to be here.
Yeah, but we should add that our exchange wouldn't be possible without special efforts of Mr. Raju Ravitesh, the founder of Goodwill Society, who decided to join our school, our Bednarska school, with Hyderabad Public School. We're really glad to get in touch with Indian people. It's something we don't really know in Europe, but I think we should know it because it's so different that it makes our horizons. It makes our get and know another culture. It's just something we cannot even describe from Poland, but we're really loving your culture.
Beside the things my friend Julia said, the other thing we are really looking forward to experience is the education in India and how it really works, because I'm sure that it's a bit different than we do in Poland. So I cannot wait to to experience more of the school.
I actually fell in love with Indian culture. People here are amazing and the food is really great. So I really liked it here.
I don't know what to add because my friends told everything, but I just want to say that people here are so loving and so great, and it's amazing that they can open to strangers like that.
I am really glad to be here and to have opportunity to get to know more about Indian culture and Indian people. And I enjoy it very much. And I'm sure that this is not my last visit to India.
We just want to add that right now we're going to have a really exciting experience because we're going to meet Mr. Kalyan, who is apparently Leonardo DiCaprio of this part of India, which is really exciting for us because we didn't really have an opportunity to get in touch with someone from movie business in India. And we're going to, we've heard that he is right now a really famous politician too, and because we're really into social issues and politics, we're going to ask him about education, about women empowerment, about how he's going to deal with problems in India and with certain challenges. So we're really excited to ask him many questions also about film industry. Yeah, as I said, it is really interesting opportunity. Okay.
You guys want to add anything? థ్యాంక్ యూ. మనకు విశిష్ట అతిథులుగా ఈరోజు పోలాండ్ నుంచి వచ్చిన విద్యార్థులకి వాళ్ళు చాలా ఆనందంగా ఉన్నారు. సో థ్యాంక్ యూ ఫర్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ.
I'm very impressed and very moved by the warm welcome that I received here, and I would like to express my gratitude to our host, Mr. Pavan Kalyan, whose generosity really helped to establish cooperation between Jam Saheb Digvijay Singh Ji High School in Warsaw and Hyderabad Public School. We are very glad that the Warsaw-based school could cooperate with Hyderabad Public School, which is one of the best, I think, in the whole Asia. So this is very, very important for us that we should develop the cultural ties also on the level of the cooperation of youth. Thank you very much, Mr. Pavan Kalyan, for organizing this and for making it happen.
To His Excellency, my warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. Adam Burakowski, and to the students of Maharaja School from Warsaw, and from students from Hyderabad Public School, and to the faculty members, and to all the distinguished people here. A warm welcome to you all. And it's an honor and privilege to host this. Though it is a kind of cultural exchange, especially from the students, between the students of India and the students of Poland, and His Excellency taken the initiative to be here and to highlight the entire cause of this. But for me to host this is not for me as an actor. Actors are cultural bridges to understand the cultures better, to improve relations between any culture to culture, from any region to region, and also from the country to country. And always I'm the kind of individual who prefers to bridge any gaps between any cultural gaps are there. And my wife being from Russia, so I understand the cultural understanding is truly what do we need. So in that, I take this as an opportunity to one more time to welcome you all. Any kind of support and assistance to understand each other better, always I'll be there for you. And thank you very much.
I would like to add also that we had just a very long and interesting discussion with Mr. Pavan Kalyan, and we discussed about many things, but one of the things that we discussed most is the possible cooperation of film industry, of Telugu film industry shooting in Poland. I invited Mr. Pavan Kalyan and his team and friends to shoot in Poland, to explore the possibilities. And our country is very beautiful. It has a sea, lakes, nice cities, and also mountains, everything that you need for nice shootings. There were also already some films shot in Poland. I can name Fana and Kik. But they were all not from here, but from Mumbai. And I would like to also invite the Telugu film industry to Poland.
Thank you, Excellency. I would like to thank His Excellency for normally the role of ambassadors would be confined only to Delhi, but His Excellency made an extra effort to come all the way to South India, and which makes an impact. And I wanted to convey to you that apart from Hindi, the South Indian film industry is quite huge and quite big. And very few people actually understand the potentiality of southern part of India. In that way, I have to truly, wholeheartedly appreciate His Excellency to be here and to say about Poland. If I had known it earlier, a few months, if I had this kind of me, if I had known His Excellency, I would have been in Poland shooting to one of my films, which I had shot in Bulgaria otherwise. I would have shot in Poland otherwise. And when we had this discussion about why don't we explore some possibilities in shooting in Poland, what I had requested is I would like to extend the support of Telugu film industry, where we could give some kind of workshops on how good is Poland all about, and if they could send some people from the film personalities and some film institute, film council of Poland, if they could do any kind of workshop, and we're willingly from personal level, cooperate a lot, and definitely this would bring in a great understanding, and the ties will get more stronger and better. And truly, if you anything, so tell me in future, and I'll extend all the support, and even I'll request governments also to extend to take this forward.
So I can say that we will send the team of Polish film industry here to present the possibilities of cooperation, and we are looking forward to it.
And before taking the questions, this particular information which I would like to give it to the people in general, and many of you, I would like to say it in Telugu. What I'm going to say is about what is Maharaja School is all about, and why there is a Maharaja School in Warsaw, and what is the background behind it. I would like to say it in my mother tongue, Telugu. Just if you don't understand, please. Maybe later, I think one of your, maybe you can start your cultural exchange, you can tell your partners. మనకి ఊహించింది ఏంటంటే పోలాండ్లో ఒక భారతీయ ఇండియన్ మహారాజా స్కూల్ ఎందుకుంది అక్కడ. క్వైట్ అన్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ స్టోరీ, ఇది చాలా ఆసక్తికరమైన కథ. ఇందులో ఏంటంటే రెండో ప్రపంచ యుద్ధంలో పోలాండ్ జర్మనీ దాడి చేసినప్పుడు అక్కడ చాలా మందికి అనాథలు అయిపోయారు. చాలా మంది పిల్లలు, కొంతమంది వాళ్ళని తీసుకెళ్లిపోయి రకరకాల పరిస్థితుల్లో చల్లా చెదురైపోయినప్పుడు, తల్లిదండ్రుల నుంచి దూరం అయిపోయినప్పుడు, దాదాపు 1000 మంది పిల్లల దాకా వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులు కోల్పోయినప్పుడు ఫైనల్ గా సోవియట్ రష్యా వచ్చి ఈ రెండో ప్రపంచ యుద్ధ వాతావరణంలో ఈ 1000 మంది పిల్లలు ఎవరు తీసుకోవాలో తెలియలేదు. ఆ రోజు న్యూస్ పేపర్స్ లో వచ్చినప్పుడు మన జామ్నగర్ మహారాజా, గుజరాత్ లోని జామ్నగర్ మహారాజా, ఆయన ఏం చేశారంటే ఆయన చాలా బాధపడి ఈ పిల్లల్ని నేను దత్తత తీసుకుంటాను, నేను ఐల్ టేక్ కేర్ అని చెప్పి ఆయన పర్సనల్ గా ఒక 1000 మంది పిల్లల్ని వాళ్ళ తల్లిదండ్రులు వాళ్ళందరినీ కూర్చోబెట్టి ఆయన ఇండియాలో ఆశ్రయించారు. వాళ్ళకి 7 సంవత్సరాలు 8 సంవత్సరాలు చదివించండి, ఏమీ తీసుకోకుండా వాళ్ళ కల్చరల్ హ్యాబిట్స్ వాళ్ళకి ఏవైతే ఎలాంటి ఆచార వ్యవహారాలు ఉంటాయో వాళ్ళ మతం కానీ అన్ని ఆయన ఏది డిస్టర్బ్ చేయకుండా ఆయన చేశారు. ఆయన అడిగింది ఏంటంటే మీకు ఏం కావాలంటే దీనికి డబ్బులు ఏం తీసుకోలేదు, దాన్ని చేసిన దానికి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా చేస్తే ఆయన వాళ్ళు అడిగింది ఏంటంటే మీకు ఏం చేయగలం అంటే మహారాజా స్కూల్ పెట్టండి వార్సాలో, అంతకుమించి మాకేం అవసరం లేదని చెప్పారు. సో ఇది బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ దీనికి. సో వార్సాలో వన్స్ అది వాళ్ళకి స్వేచ్ఛ వచ్చిన తర్వాత మహారాజా స్కూల్ స్టార్ట్ చేశారు వార్సాలో. సో అక్కడి నుంచి ఈవెన్ హిజ్ ఎక్సలెన్సీ శ్రీ ఆనంద్ గారు కూడా అక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు, ఆ స్కూల్ ఫార్మర్ స్టూడెంట్ ఆయన. ఇది అందుకని ఆయనకి ఏంటంటే ప్రత్యేకమైన శ్రద్ధ తీసుకున్నారు. ఇట్లా విద్యార్థుల మధ్య ఒక ఆసక్తికరమైన కల్చరల్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ఉంటే ఫ్యూచర్ లో ఇండియాకి పోలాండ్ కి రిలేషన్షిప్స్ బాగుంటాయి. అలాగే అంటే ఎక్కడో ఉన్న యూరోప్ సంబంధించిన పోలాండ్ లో మన భారతీయులకి సంబంధించిన కథ ఉంటుంది, దీని వెనక ఇంత హిస్టరీ ఉంటుందో మనకు తెలియదు. అది ఈ రకంగా తెలియచేయటం నాకు నిజంగా చాలా అదృష్టంగా భావిస్తున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ. యూ కెన్ గో అహెడ్.
His Excellency Dr. Adam Burakowski for being here, and Sri Kalyan Garu as well for all this fantastic arrangements that has been made. I'd also like to recognize the presence of the teachers from HPS as well as the teachers from Warsaw Bernadetta School. This is how it's going to work. The students are going to ask Mr. Kalyan some questions about their understanding about India, their understanding about films, how they see both films and politics and that kind of a thing.
It's more for
They definitely wanted to ask the questions, and I also wanted to recognize the presence of our teammates from the party who also would like to ask questions to Sir, if time permits. So I'd like to quickly start with Yulia, who has some interesting questions that she was mentioning.
Hello, my name is Julia. I'm from Bednarska School from Warsaw. And your friend here told us that you're right now really into politics, not as much as as well as in the films. So, and he told us that throughout your movies you're trying to empower women, and this is the case that you're really working on at the moment. So, because I'm a strong believer of that case, I just wanted to ask you, how do you do it throughout your movies, and what are your plans in terms of politics? How does it look in India? Yeah, that's my question.
You want to know about the... Hi, your name Ruya?
Julia. Julia.
Julia.
Yeah.
Okay. A little tongue twisting.
Sorry.
When it comes to films, I prefer women empowerment. I truly believe in it, and the first thing what I prefer to understand is, for me, the education and the safety of women is a great priority for me. And moral is in my films. That's what actually I talk more about women security. Once a woman is secured and give her the right education, she'll be empowered. There is no need for her to depend on anyone. I think these are the two issues which I would like to focus on, which I keep focusing on. Thank you.
I'd like to ask Cosma Paul, please go ahead and ask one question.
Hello, sir. My name is Cosma. I'm 14 years old, and I'm a student of one of the Bednarska schools. My question is, how and when your adventure with being an actor started? What was the moment and why?
Because I failed in my education. I lost. If I would have studied well like you, maybe I would have ended up in some kind of I would have been a professor. But consistent, and I failed in my education. But my interest was in very holistic education I wanted. The kind of education I wanted, Indian schools were not providing that point of time. So I was learning on my own, and eventually by 22, 23, when I look back, I said there was no concrete academic background for me. So I don't know how to make a living. So my brother was being an actor then, even now. So he asked me, why don't you try films? So that was my last option to be in films. So I immediately jumped, and I burned all the, I really misused all the opportunities. So this was the only opportunity, that was the only opportunity I had in my hand, so I had given my best. That's how the history of it. Thank you. That's the history.
Though he often humbles us out by mentioning about the fact that he's a school dropout, he's extremely voracious reader. He humiliates us by the kind of stories that he talks about. In fact, the Jamnagar, the Maharaja story that he just talked about is a story that he told us a couple of months back, and I didn't realize that it could be so sooner that we could get to see His Excellency here. And you should definitely ask him about his unconventional education background.
You should ask sir.
Sure. So I'd like to request one of our teammate, Mr. Shiva, to quickly ask a question that he was just talking to. A lot of us had a lot of questions about Poland. Our understanding about Poland largely comes from the stories that we read about, Maharaja's humanity, because end of the day, it's the humanity that triumphed over all the evil, hatred, war, and all. And that's the greatest example and testament of what India stands for, right? So
take the question, and why don't you ask it? Why don't you ask it?
I'm open for any questions in Poland.
The question that one of our teammates has was, when we see your profile, that we were reading our profile, the one quick thing that caught our attention was that you have a very good education background, and you've been a professor at political science. So given the fact that we're also bringing a lot of students, we wanted to understand, how do you see India and Poland collaborate on education? We have a different education systems as such, but since you are well-traveled and all, we wanted to pick your minds on how do you see that thing and collaboration.
So first of all, I'm a graduate of Maharaja School in Warsaw, one of the first years of graduation, because the school emerged after the fall of communism in Poland. But the education in Maharaja School in Warsaw gave me a very good background and really open-mindedness. I remember that when I was a student at the school, I also participated in a similar program, but with Berlin, Germany. So I'm very glad that the geographical horizon of the school is now bigger and touches all the world. And as I said, I'm looking forward for this cooperation with Hyderabad Public School, which is I consider one of the best in the whole Asia. If you see the list of the alumni of the school, you might see the CEO of Microsoft, Satya Nadella, CEO of Adobe, Shantanu Narayan, and many others who are the top of the world. So this is a very good project, and I'm sure that the outcome will be very satisfactory. Concerning my education, after graduating the Maharaja School in Warsaw, I also made a MA in History and Eastern Studies, but in Poland, as Eastern, we consider Russia and Eastern Europe, and then I started to. I got interested in India. I came here for the first time as a tourist, and then I started learning Hindi, and also I started to become more and more interested in Indian recent history and political life. And I made my PhD, and then I became a professor of political science. I published with a friend of mine, Krzysztof Iwanek, a very long book on recent Indian history. And I'm very glad to be here in India, in Hyderabad, and I'm looking forward to more projects.
Another question that one of our other teammate has asked is, we have read that you're a fluent speaker in Hindi.
तो हिंदी में जवाब दूं?
अगर दे सके तो जरूर I'll actually wait for our good friend Sri Arham Khan ji आपको एक प्रश्न पूछेंगे. He must be somewhere here. Okay.
आराम जी आप पूछे ना.
अरहम जी एक
इम्तिहान है, हाँ? परीक्षा.
इधर आए ना.
A very good morning to you, Your Excellency. मुझे सुन के बड़ी खुशी हुई कि आप हिंदी, उर्दू नुमा हिंदी भी बोल लेते हैं.
हाँ.
कितनी अच्छी बोलते हैं, थोड़ा सा कुछ और बोलिए आप हिंदी में.
तो 20 साल से पहले मैं पहली बार भारत में था. मैं टूरिस्ट था इस ज़माने में, और उसके बाद तो मैं सिर्फ हिंदी का सीखना शुरू की. और मैंने तकरीबन 300 फिल्में देखा, और भी मुझे बहुत पसंद हिंदुस्तानी गाना है. और इस ही फिल्म गाने तो मैं सीखा, और अभी तो मैं एक महीने से पहले एम्बेसडर राजदूत हो गया, और हर रोज तो मैं बेहतर बोलता हूँ.
I think you have. I feel that you have exceeded all my expectations. वैसे आपको कुछ हिंदी की शायरी या हिंदी का कोई गाना या कुछ इस तरह की कोई चीज याद है आप?
हाँ, बहुत बड़ा. मिसाल के तौर पर
कोई भी एक आध लाइन.
प्यार हुआ इकरार